Good morning, guys, and welcome to iPad Smart and iPad Smart Radio. We're doing a preview here for you on the USA Major League Soccer, the MLS, and full program of 13 matches for the weekend on MLS, but not as much as the 2,500 that we're covering for the weekend. So let's start off with the first game, New York City against Montreal. You see there's a bit of a gap here on the 3-month, 2-month, and 1-month. We don't know what they've been doing in those 3 months. But if it carries on like it has been carrying on in the past, then the probability is much higher for a New York City win, and our prediction is 2-1 for New York. You can see the 4-month RSI is 100%, and the 4-month RSI balance is also 100%. So prediction of New York to win 2-1. Next one, Inter against Los Angeles, and there's a bit of value here, 85% on Los Angeles to beat Inter away. 46% chance over the last 2 years to win, and looking at the 6 months, that turns into a nice 66% with a 2.25 goal margin advantage. So Los Angeles to win this one, and it doesn't look like Miami is scoring much of late, so we're going to go with a 2-0 on Los Angeles in this game. Moving to the next one, and Columbus against Toronto. The head-to-head moves nicely up here. And if I just look at the last 5 months, then it is still a very decent advantage here for the home team, moving above here with a very nice 4.33 goal advantage over this last 6 games. If you take that over to 7 months, then you'll find that these last 26 games still has a 1.23 advantage, and a 53.85% chance for Columbus to win. So another one we can throw into our Yankees due to this very strong, most recent 83% RSI and 100% on RSI balance. So prediction 2-0 for Columbus. Moving on to the next, Seattle against Los Angeles Galaxy. And it's a bit more tricky on this one. It does look like Seattle has had the upper hand with in history 5 3-1-2 draws, so they haven't lost yet. But in saying that, Los Angeles Galaxy has the 6 months and the 5 months RSI in their favor, so could be a shock win for Los Angeles Galaxy. But the prediction is a 2-1, 47% chance on Seattle to win, but no betting proposition. Moving on to Houston and Vancouver Whitecaps. A bit up and down the road coaster here. The head-to-head is moving all the way into the 0 draw category. The most recent has turned into a home advantage, but the history is all against the away advantage, so 1.2 against 1.05. I'm going to go with a Vancouver Whitecaps draw in this encounter, and the reason for that is the head-to-head moving down into the red area, and the RSI end gives us the highest percentage, 66%, with a 1.41 advantage to Vancouver, 1.41 goals. And they also have 9.5 on the mix from the 15. So either a 1 or a Vancouver win for us on that one. Orlando and Cincinnati. Here the green wave does look pretty good, but the head-to-head is moving to the 0 line. But in saying that, history 3 games 2-1, average 1.67 to 0.33, 54% chance for Orlando to win this. Only 50% return though. Not really a betting proposition, but the prediction is 2-0 for Orlando. The next one, DC and Chicago. The head-to-head is moving nicely up for the home team, but the RSI is moving in a turning down phase. If you look at this RSI lesion, the 7 month you can see is very close together. If you look at the 24 months, then home was ahead, but now over the 7 months, most recent, very much on top of each other. So predictions here is going to be 2-1 for DC United, based on the 12-3 on the major impact categories. Percentage is 66% year and 42% year, so it could be a draw. It could even be a Chicago Fire win based on the most recent 5 months here, 1.13, 2.63. But we're going to go with a 2-1 DC. No betting position. New England against Real Salt Lake. It does look like New England has steadily been growing. You can see 0.4, then it goes up to 0.7, 0.8, 1.1, 1.4, 1.7, and now 2. So New England is going in the right direction by the looks of this. They have a 44% chance to win in the last 2 years, and on the most recent 55% on the 5 months, and RSI balance 100% on the 4 months. So prediction is 2-1 for New England. Then Philadelphia Union against San Jose, and we see a nice wave here of green home with a consistent 100% on the 6, 5 and 4 months against the same opposition. So we're going to go with a home win here, 2-0 to Philadelphia. Dallas against Nashville, bit of a tricky affair here, I believe. Overall, the 2 years, the percentages is either a draw 41% or a Nashville 36%. And look at the history here, 2 wins for Nashville, a draw and a home win. And just the last 6 months, the last indicator shows into green, the rest of them is all red. So with the 13.5 of the 15 indicators going into Nashville's favor, 66% on the RSI end here with a 1.29 and 50% the RSI net here with 2 goals almost, or 1.76 goals. Close encounter, but 180% is not bad value for Nashville to win that one. Moving on to Colorado and Sporting Kansas, and here the wave picks up very nicely over the last bit. So we think it's probably going to be a home win here, but the history doesn't say the same thing. 5 games in history, 3 draws and 2 wins for the away team, but 43% chance overall for a home win, and the head-to-head momentum is going into the home space. And just looking at the last 5 months, you can see away's going worse and home's going better. So Colorado Rapids is probably going to win that one, 2-1. And then Portland against Austin. Again, we see a strong wave. And again, we don't see the history looking quite the same, with 2 games, one by Austin and one by Portland in the last 2 years. But the momentum has been going over to the home team, and all of this 100%, 80%, 70%, all green. Looks quite decent for Portland to take this 2-1, with 11 out of the 15 going to Portland here, 83%. New York Red Bulls, very, very tricky one, this one. Yeah. This is a tough affair, and the percentages is very close. The best way to actually handle this is to stay away from this game. But over the last 2 years, 1.59 to 0.89, with a very slight 0.42 advantage on the goals on the RSI end, 66% on that. And the RSI net a better 1.28, because starting at minus 0.86. So we're going to get a slight edge here to New York Red Bulls, 2-1, but please no betting proposition here, because it's only a 28% chance of winning, where Minnesota, the away team, at 600% has a 39% chance of winning. So needless to say, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see Minnesota winning this one. If you look at the 5-month indicator or the 6-month indicator, it's all going in the away team, and I might actually change my Super Brew prediction based on that, because it does most definitely look like Minnesota is getting better recently, and this overall percentage supports Minnesota, and this RSI balance percentage supports Minnesota as well. So yeah, either stay away or have a little bit of a nibble on this match, maybe with both teams to score, or even with the double chance on Minnesota or draw. That's it. Have a great day, guys. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these updates, and remember, if you register on the site, you will get 16 sports for free forever. You will also get 25 sports for free for the first week, and after that, if you want to continue with all of the sport, it's only $29 or $1 a day, which is absolutely ridiculously cheap. Have a great day.